Contribution. Please continue to serve the Panopticon.
You're all here. I'll keep this brief. We are under attack from Lemurian forces. It is your duty to defend your Panopticon. Refusal is not an option.
What's with the kid? What is this? Bring your daughter to work day? My bad.
Watch your mouth.
What is it? This is Elfrida Cabrera. Be aware that she outranks you.
This,
What?
Hey, if I told...
He's told. I think judging a book by its cover would be... If you ever need... I'm all...
Are you quite finished? Good. For this operation, you will be split in... Matthias, Beatrice. Lemuria are nothing more than Horai's lackeys. Don't let a single one of these worthless rats make it through. The operation has been issued and... I'll cover you!
the enemy punches a hole in our defenses here, our whole front line falls apart. Whatever it takes. Don't let that happen!
What are you? I suggest you concentrate on your own performance. Drag me down, and
Some sectors are better what's that? Don't... But she ain't the finished article yet. Not by a long shot. Enemy inbound. Let's lock and load.
Hostile forces detected.
Nothing
Liquidate
will stand
targets
in our
within
way.
Alex time
Let's
frame.
do this.
found them.
Enemy engaged. Coming through. Going in. Oh, like that, huh? Piece of this.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
I'll kick your ass.
This
Gonna
one's
have
mine.
to do better
Come
than
get
that.
some. Fire! Push him down!
Gonna have to do better than that.
Take this! Take this! So, yeah, so!
Enemy reinforcements inbound.
Yes.
Prepare to engage.
Here we go!
I'll kick your ass.
This one's mine. Go after him!
What the hell?
Here we go! Push him down!
Damn it.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
I'll kick your ass.
Give it all you got! Hey, come get some! Personal.
So,
Yeah.
sha!
Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries.
Now it's personal.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
Take this! Take this!
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Ammunition depleted. Locate ammo boxes.
Let's do this!
Push him down!
Take this!
Enemy abductor. Full frontal assault.
So, yeah! Stay with me.
Damn it all!
Obligation acknowledged.
Now it's personal. Don't feel me. Not like this.
Yeah, sha!
Push him down!
comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended.
Now it's personal. You all right? Now it's personal.
Right.
Now it's personal. I'm struggling over here. Now we've done it. Take this.
Take this!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown.
Much appreciated.
We're struggling over here.
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Yeah, going in.
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Hold on.
Let's top you off.
Condition green. Resuming combat.
Sure. Let's do this. Good.
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown.
That's it. Hold still.
Condition green. Resuming combat.
Let's top you off.
Damn it all. This one's asking for it.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%.
Not like this. Personal.
Let's do this. So.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this! Yeah!
Enemy abductor immobilized.
Yeah!
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Pile on him!
Yeah! Sure.
You got it! Rush him down!
Yeah! All right. Let's do this!
Revival successful.
This one's
Please
asking
return to
for
your
it.
duties.
Rush him down!
Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown.
Sure. Hang in there.
This one's asking for it.
Hold still.
Critical condition.
Now it's
3.
personal.
Resuming combat.
Sure. Sir. Sure. Yeah. Let's do this. Sure. Take this.
I'm not done yet. You all right?
That's a big help!
Let's do this.
In there.
Back to the
Redeployment
battlefront.
complete. Please return to your duties.
Let's top you off. Hold still.
Rush him down!
Take this. Take this. Steady on.
There.
Not even worth our time!
Operation
confirmed.
successful.
You're in the zone,
Filing
partner.
a PS Post
Consider me
engagement report.
impressed.
I've got my eye on you!
Come on, let's head back.
Don't let it go to your head.
Looks like we did it.
Donate resources to the
roll.
Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
Everybody okay? Give me a sit rep on Natalia's platoon.
Checking units. Survival confirmed.
Guess that means you know who kept his...
Ever heard the phrase, no? Abel's Ho-Rise trump card. He lives to fight. So whenever any of
Afraid so. And that's it's one of the 3 prototypes. Word is, this thing uses tech way beyond anything our lab rats can come up with. That's about all we know. All our guys have gone up against them. Anyway, enough of...
Good morning. Message received from subject request an exit permit. Time and resource. Please continue to serve the Panopticon.
I'm about to issue. You'll be taking part. I'll be joining you on the next. One more thing. Elfrida has submitted a declaration of willingness. Well, I do.
So you will really be...
Of course I will. Spit it out.
Well...
Do you have a grief? Because you will do well. Now, that's quite enough.
I'll cover you!
Enemy forces detected. Unsecured citizen detected. Protect and escort citizen to RRU. Locate citizens and escort to RRF for extraction.
Let's get
Citizen
contributed.
captured by enemy forces. Strongly advise immediate recovery. Top citizens captured by enemy forces. Additional citizen signals detected. Secure and extract.
Initiating combat.
Allied forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Sinners are required to escort citizens to RRS for extraction. Citizens successfully reclaimed the Allied forces.
I owe you my life.
Extraction of citizens not yet complete.
I'll clean this up.
4 more citizen reclamations required in order to meet quota. 3 more citizen reclamations required in order to meet quota. Sinners are required to escort citizens to RRS for extraction.
Are you rescuing
Allied
me?
forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Additional citizen signals detected. Extraction of citizens not yet complete.
Thank you.
Citizens successfully reclaimed the Allied.
I am
Operation
being a solid
successful.
team.
Filing OPS
What's the
post
damage?
engagement
I am
report.
in the zone.
Donate resource. Contribution. You have received subject request. An exit permit is. So, please continue to serve the Panopticon.
It's my fault. I am afraid I am it rather... Well, yeah. He was and besides...
What? What's that? Tall bloke.
Oh my!
Well, he... And...
Can he really be... Oh... I suppose there is little more...
Really, do you have to stare? I know I'm a sight for sore. Seriously though, let's just...
Cease your...
Oh, lighten up. All this tension. Have a word in her ear and see if you...
We may be on but I refuse to...
Enemy forces detected.
Nothing will
Citizens are to
stand
be
in our way.
reclaimed and
Time
delivered
to
to
do our due
resource
diligence.
reclamation
Take
units.
Now the fun begins.
Take this!
Leave it to me.
Take this!
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required.
Take this!
I'm going in! I'm going in!
Going on cleanup duty. Going on cleanup duty.
I'm going in!
Cleanup duty.
Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries.
It's after me.
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Shall we dance? Going on cleanup duty.
Let's do this!
Fire element effect acute comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended.
I'm going in! Take this!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Take this!
Going on cleanup duty.
Take this!
I'm going in!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup duty. Going on cleanup duty.
I'm going in!
Enemy abductor immobilized.
Long sleep.
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup duty. Shall we dance?
Ammunition depleted. Locate ammo boxes.
I'll take you on!
Take this!
Going on cleanup duty.
Abductor pod destroyed. Secure citizen.
Going on cleanup duty.
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%.
Going on clean. Shall we dance? Going on cleanup duty.
Let's do this!
Enemy abductor
Time for
immobilized.
a long sleep.
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup
Enemy
duty.
abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Nice try!
Fire detected in enemy abductor.
Going on cleanup duty.
Caution. Enemy abductor is intensifying his attack. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
All right.
Citizen liberated. Deliver to Resource Reclamation Unit.
Thank you.
Allied forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction.
I'll clean this up.
Enemy abductor destroyed.
Engaging enemy.
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate
I'm
full
good
frontal
now.
assault.
Thank you.
Resource reclamation units. Allied forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Additional citizen signals detected. Secure and extract. Citizens successfully reclaimed the Allied forces. One more citizen reclamation required in order to meet quota.
I'm going in!
It's after me.
Going on cleanup duty. Going on cleanup duty.
I'm going in!
It's after me.
Going on cleanup duty. Shall we dance?
Stay with me.
Enemy abductor
Cleanup duty.
immobilized.
For a long sleep.
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup duty. Going on cleanup duty.
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor
Time for
immobilized.
a long sleep.
Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Cleanup duty. Going on clean. Shall we dance?
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its
Going
attack.
on cleanup duty. Shall we dance?
I'm going in! Please,
Going on cleanup duty.
seriously. I'm going in!
Let's do this.
Going on cleanup duty.
I'll take you on.
Fire detected in enemy abductor. Revival
appreciated.
successful. Please return to your duties.
Going on cleanup duty.
I'm going in!
Fire element effect accumulation at 80%. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Going on cleanup duty.
Abductor pod destroyed. Secure citizen. Caution, enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
Nothing
Enemy
to it.
reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
That certainly went well.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Better give me my time to shine
Allied
too.
forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Enemy abductor destroyed.
Take this. Take this.
this!
Operation
Let's head back.
successful. Filing a PS post-engagement report.
This is all thanks to you.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points. Contribution logged. Message received. Subject an exit permit. So, please continue to serve the Panopticon.
Well, I want... The news is that... Nothing about what... In fact, clearly there's something...
I am afraid. I am sorry.
It's fine, honestly.
Oh my.
Heh.
But of course I did. Okay, I am
Oh, it's nothing really.
Do I? Yes.
So, it isn't... You bet! My wife is forever bending my ear. See you later!
Oh, I do so wish...
So, my little Elfie,
You what?
you won't mind if I tell you...
Oh, if you seriously...
Give the kid a...
Oh,
All right.
Enemy for... Liquidate targets within
Let's
Alice
do
time
this.
frame.
leave it to me!
Follow fire!
So annoying. Damn it all.
Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage. Allied forces engaging enemy. Support. Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injury.
Joke. Now it's personal.
Thanks. Going in. I'm not done yet.
Going on cleanup duty.
Revival
thanks to you.
successful. Please return to your duties. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault.
It's after me. Need backup.
You alright?
Thank you.
Hang in there.
Hey,
You alright?
Ah! Take this!
Enemy abductor structural integrity at 50%. Caution, enemy abductor is intensifying its attacks. Comrade engaged in abductor drag down. Assistance recommended. Ammunition depleted.
Clean
Locate ammo boxes. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault.
This one's asking for it.
Take this! Huh. Take this!
Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy reinforcements inbound. Prepare to engage.
Teamwork prevailed.
That's how it's done.
Better give me my time to
Enemy
shine,
abductor
too.
destroyed.
Consider me impressed.
Yeah.
Hostile forces detected.
I've been waiting for this.
Prepare to engage.
Take this!
Allied forces engaging enemy. Support required.
Huh. My
Revival
thanks to you.
successful. Please return to your duties. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Enemy abductor structural integrity at 30%. Prepare for final assault. Revival
thanks to you.
successful. Please return to your duties. Enemy abductor immobilized. Advise immediate full frontal assault. Enemy abductor in pursuit. Proceed with caution. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Critical damage sustained. Commencing
after me.
temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
Going on cleanup duty.
Critical damage sustained.
Going on
Commencing
cleanup
temporary
duty.
shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained.
Much appreciated.
Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required. Critical damage sustained. 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 Commencing temporary shutdown. Assistance required.
He was like saying this stuff, and then I was like, oh, we do all this stuff, like money stuff, and I'm like, I don't want like you to pay for all this or whatever. I just want to
Critical
be
damage
like
sustained.
free, like literally, because I'm literally I'm at the precipice. And I'll have to convince you after kind of convince my parents, but really where I've spent several years kind of by myself now, and I'm at this point where I become sufficient in some ways being independent, but in other ways I'm really just at the precipice, especially like with functioning with like handling my car and stuff. Like other things where again, you high schoolers who were juniors and seniors, they would have been able to experience and like adapt and kind of with that kind of freedom, but also having the parents in the periphery. But I just never had it, and it's just very limiting. And I swear to God, I feel like I'm on such a precipice. I don't even need that much time from that. Maybe like literally just a semester. I think that'd be more than enough. And it would facilitate so much stuff, and it's just hard.
Shutdown. Assistance required.
Yeah, well, it possibly I would do part-time school, whatever, but then also I would do the Chelsea Piers daily. I would actually go to a gym. I would obviously be with the car. I'd be way more proficient with driving. I would probably have my dad drive with me a couple of places, and then when anything functions wrong with the car or anything concerns me, I can ask him, and then I can become a bit more comfortable with operating that. That's a huge aspect. And then I could also do more like interpersonal stuff, and especially my relationship with them can be, well, obviously it can be polarized in either way, but I would definitely do it in a positive direction, because it's like so awkward now. Like when me and my dad talk, like there's like no continuity. It's just like hey, and it's like I literally want to die because it's like I don't even know these people anymore.
Currently imprisoned an enemy abductor pod.
No, and there's like no continuity and just fucking like transactional, and it's just like fake, and I don't know, it's shallow. It's like not tethered on anything.
It's after me.
Well, I think being away for quite a while, and then I think always being separated, and then having like the long separation, and again because there's no continuity. It's not like when we're all together, we work on projects together, maybe something around the house, and we can kind of build up, talk about it, and that's what we used to do, and it used to be great. But now it's like I'm just completely devoid, like separated from that kind of shared progression.
Currently imprisoned an enemy abductor pod. Request immediate assistance.
No, I would definitely want to live at him. That is fucking stupid, and they always complain about money. It's so fucking stupid. And then I could also organize my inventory a little bit, like as far as like what I have, and because again, mentally I'm scattered, but also it's a byproduct of it, like physically, and physically if I can get organized a bit, it brings me a little bit more sound mentally. And again, I wouldn't like one good semester there, or like one good couple months, like from September to December, like literally like 4 months. That would literally be all I need, and I wouldn't even want to be there for the winter. But I'm literally just, I swear, I'm like a pizza crack level, like I'm howling because I'm literally on the precipice of being able to have like great affinity, but I'm just missing these kind of components that are maybe not like a daily thing, but that like pop up, but I have no experience with, and I have no one in my vicinity to help me, no support system, so it just completely cripples me, and I'm just standing here, and I'm not progressing. Basically, that's the case. I'm halted. It's very hard. Yeah. Yeah, and they always try to outsource everything. It's like fucking annoying. Yeah. Well, no, it's actually very interesting. I kind of got into a little bit of a spat with my dad about that. So I was like, so I didn't even think about it that hard, and I was like, oh yeah, I did like they kind of that is really nice. They did accept me, for like a month or whatever to do the program, and I got to stay home, like be home or whatever, and live at home. It was not 6 months. It was not 6 months. I'm talking about like last year, or like when it was like for the Silver Hill thing. No. I was like, okay, continue. Sorry. Are you driving right now? Okay. And Silver Hill. So basically, like it was just because. Yes. I don't think it was that long, but it was at least a month. But what I was gonna say about that was actually it wasn't even that was what was supposed to happen. I was literally the only reason they agreed for me to come back was because they thought I was going inpatient at Silver Hill. They thought I was doing an inpatient program. And then when I went to the assessment, they were literally like, "Oh, we can't really do that much. Probably the IOP is the best agreement." And then they didn't want to be complete monsters and just completely like kick me out from there. Then it was like, "Oh, okay." They begrudged me. They were like, I remember they were so fucking upset. And then I remember Sebastian was like, it was such a drag because when they had to come back, they thought they were all leaving me, and they're like, "Oh, this should be good," and stuff. And I remember when they found out that the program like it really wasn't for me. There was such an air of like a like it was like a like disappointment almost. Like it was like, oh, now we have to deal with you. It was so like it was just so obvious. It was terrible. No, but I'm saying the only reason was because Silver Hill denied me, and the only reason I initially came home was because they were under the understanding that I was going to go to the inpatient. And then when I went to the assessments, when I was going to the inpatient, they were literally, and I told them all this stuff, they were literally like, "Oh, this probably isn't the best for you. Probably outpatient would be better." Yeah, exactly. And so basically what I'm trying to say is that like my parents were like, "Oh, you can come home for a month or whatever and do this." No, it was like you were gonna do inpatient. They were so happy, like, "Oh, I was gonna be inpatient, then we're gonna have to deal with me." And then then when I talked to the program, they were like, "Oh, probably IOP is best." They were like very, like they did it, but they were very like you could tell the whole thing switch. It was like they were disappointed. I really didn't want to go, but I thought maybe that was the best thing. And it was literally like they were like disappointed that I didn't get accepted to the IOP. It's like fuck, to the inpatient. There was literally a sense of like a burden. Yeah, when I was saying to them, I think, yeah, I think part of their calculus was to do like the, yeah. Yeah, but mhm. Yeah. Because I'm not progressing and stuff. But the thing is, but what I constantly relate to them, but that's exactly what the fuck's happening in Florida, if not worse. It's literally in Florida, but it's worse. Well, reason is so stupid. It would be one thing if I was like in a robust program here or whatever, that you know I couldn't stay sitting in my room all day or it didn't happen, but that literally happens. It's literally worse. Hello? Hold on. Yeah. But also in some way, I just need a tad support and it would do so fucking much. For example, the car is a perfect example. There's like right now there's like some different things with the car and I'm just very hesitant to drive. But if I had my dad, you literally just straighten it out and I would know what to do in the future, and then it would open so many doors. It's like the example. No, not this is not about driving. This is not about driving. It's about car maintenance and car and if we would have to do anything with driving, it would be me driving. No. This no. I mean, okay, well this is very occasional. If he can't fucking occasionally to guide his son how to like the ins and outs of an automobile and what's dangerous and when to like check stuff, like that's fucking ridiculous. Then it's a different conversation. You can't even do that. So I'm not asking like for a needy type support like daily. That's fucking prime father son shit. You're gonna fucking outsource how to do like daily car stuff to some fucking other person. Like this is getting just absurd. We're gonna have fucking AI with an avatar to fucking. It's not driving school. It's not driving school. It's maintenance. Like when certain lights come up or certain things and the handling feels this way and it's this safe and this tire feels low at high pressure, is it actually? They're choosing my fucking friends and my brother. They can, yeah, they are. Okay, they're choosing their friends over an intimate family Christmas. I'm not saying my brother. I'm saying the fucking socialite shit. The fucking. they're always like so busy with all this like oh we'll make club and book club and all this shit, and like and then they also simultaneously say oh we can't like very seldom like assistant grades because we're like ridiculous. Yeah, and it's like and it's not even like I want to be like in daily probably. It's just like I want to be in occasional. Okay, like we're getting them over this 16th, 7th, this junior senior hump, and then I won't even leave them. And the brilliant thing is that I could go get the fuck away, and I could be here, and I could be way more proficient and effective instead of just wasting all this fucking time. And it's literally facilitating exactly what they claim to not to be against. It's so fucking counterintuitive. Yeah, that is true. But I thought they don't like me fucking interacting with them. I thought I'm needy. I thought I'm all this shit. They're having their fucking cake and eating. It's like it doesn't make any fucking sense. We have our own life. We can't be bothered. Oh, Andreas, you need to be independent. Oh, no, we actually do need you. You need to talk to us. You need to interfere with us. You need to, what's it called? Interface. What the fuck? And I keep telling my dad this. He keeps telling me, go talk to next week. Go talk to this. And like when I talk to Pam or other experts and stuff, the thing is, generally with like irrational thoughts and stuff, it would be like dismissed or whatever and stuff. This just gets reinforced, and then you just have to, and then you and other people are like, this is not what you can control, or you have to do this. Boils down to that. And it's like, it's like not like we're parsing this out. Like, oh, this was a bit of a delusion. No, this was like irrational. It's like the more I think about it, the more the math is not mathing. And it boils down to like they just want to fucking outsource it. That's literally what it boils down to. They just don't want to deal with it. That they're This is a very, very recent development. That's what I'm saying. This is a very recent development. This was like last month. This hasn't been the promise for a long time. This has been maybe a couple of months. Yeah, my trip was, it did. My time, I half did it on purpose. I didn't really mean to, but honestly, letting everyone know that I'm not okay. Because I was crying for them for so long. I kept saying, I'm so isolated. I can't do this anymore. I can't sustain for much longer. And they were not listening. Okay, alright. Yeah, the thing is, it's just, yeah, but honestly, most of them are like very like mentally I'm obviously not in the tip-top mental shape, but there's gradations to this, and again, I'm just the gradations of me, or the situation with me specifically pertaining to my unique situation is I'm literally just missing a couple links of daily functioning, and like leading myself again with this kind of like senior high school shit. But them most of the times, unless it's some very, very specialized thing where it's literally for people who got fucking sent off or some other thing during that developmental time. I would assume most of the time these people would be great people or whatever. Maybe there'd be some people I like, but definitely a bit more like that gradation, or it's like way more polarized or a bit more extreme. where it's like I can literally take care of myself and all daily functions I can eat. I can take my medicine. I can do all that shit. It's just some of the more intangibles, like planning and executing and stuff, and getting out there. Yeah. Maybe a little bit getting a job with like driving and cooking, or like not really that. I've been getting straight A's. I do have a paper going with that. But yeah, it's honestly so fucking sick. And like what I keep telling my dad, and he keeps diminishing it, and at one point I'm not even gonna say it again, and I don't know if I'm gonna use it. But even if it was just the premise of like, okay, if you need to, if you know, if it needs to come to this where you need to take a break or whatever to rejuvenate and just for a single semester or whatever, I probably won't even use it. But just the fact of that premise, like that kind of love or support, just being there or knowing that I have it in my back pocket would enable me to sustain so much more duress and torment. It's not even funny, and I probably wouldn't even utilize it for the fact of just like it's so fucked. Yeah, and I'm literally on such a precipice, and they're like, and I feel like a lot. I can obviously still change more, but I've definitely changed quite a bit and progressed. And went from a point where I didn't even go to school, I didn't show up, into a point where I was like extremely socially anxious and didn't go, and then I was starting to go, but the homework wasn't being done, and all that other stuff. Now I'm going, and it's not. I mean, I can withstand it anxiety-wise, and I'm also completing my work. I'm not just completing; I'm completing to getting a fucking A, and then they're and also with my behaviors and other stuff. Obviously some of it's bad, but also for like a year prior, I've been improving vastly and interacting, and there's no give with them. It's like I'm changing a bunch, but they're not changing at all. They're not changing with me. I think they just think, it's all this like fantasy. It's like they're literally doing. And I'm so fucking close to just swallowing a bunch of fence bags. Dude, this feels like unconditional love. That's what I equate it to. Well, if no, it's not gonna make them. It's not. But if they won't be my parents, that will. If they won't give me that unconditional love, that will. Okay, I know they love me to some extent, at least. And I don't think the unconditional love me either. No. And all this shit, it's just gonna keep getting fucking. I've been asking for this for years, and it's just gonna keep getting older. All I literally need is 3 fucking months. Again, I'm on a precipice of being able to blossom into fully. You just don't want to start with. Yeah. The amount of things. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I guess a lot of times, like if without this premise of at least being with them for a couple months or whatever, I feel like it's a bastardized like integration. And I feel like it's like oh, why don't you pretend to be part of the family, but you're actually not? Get the fuck out of here! And like, oh my god, I don't fucking do that anyways. like if they put the premise of I completely agree because I don't enjoy this. Because if I wanted to just be all the room sure, I would not complain at all. I would just let the fucking money roll in. I wouldn't say a fucking word. I wouldn't have made a scene. I would just be getting the money, playing my games, doing whatever the fuck I want. It's because I'm free. I'm yearning for this. When I'm there, that's a little bit of the calculus, but it's mostly like, again, it's just kind of like immature, kind of like if the premises are like, I'm not part of the family. Like I always feel the splinter between us ever since they fucking shipped me off when I was fucking my 16th birthday present. They fucking shipped me off. Ever since there's been a huge rupture, and instead of messing it and trying to make glue it back together, trying to make it whole. And then I would be so exuberant and joyful and be, oh my god, with the next mile. I literally, years ago, like cried when my parents supported me and certain stuff. I was like, I felt so overjoyed or whatever, because I felt integrated and I felt loved and a part of this thing. And then I felt like, oh my god, these people who are making me feel like this were expending their own resources, and I'm not even worthy of this. But now I just feel like this splinter has reemerged. And the glue they put on has evaporated, and like going home with this being part of this like splintered or this like black sheep is like I don't feel integrated. I feel it's like no, 100%. I'm very immature in that way. Like I could like a more mature person could just suck it up and be like Andreas. You're not fully part of the family right now. Most likely, if you just fucking suck it up for X amount of days or weeks, like it's gonna, if not guarantee you, like make it way more likely that you're gonna be able to do it. Oh, but honestly, another part of the calculation is that I'm honestly deathly afraid of if I do like a good job, and then they turn me down. What kind of break in my fundamental paradigm will happen, and I might literally have become have go into psychosis. No, please listen to what I'm saying. If I really do a good job, and if I actually really try, and that isn't enough for them, that will literally break me. That's actually, I'm actually thank you for bringing this up, because I wasn't actually, because now I'm realizing that I was 110% a part of the calculus, but I wasn't aware of how much that was, because it was always in the back of my mind, because that would literally fundamentally break me, and that's actually a huge part which was hidden. But I'm saying with my action, I'm saying being transparent with why I did this, the stuff I did, and why I wasn't acting 100%. And up to this point, it was like a thing I kind of was trying to, because I don't even like thinking about it. Because if I would do that, it would just literally fundamentally break me. Because it's this whole trying, and then what's the point of even trying? I think it's that whole thing, but magnified times 10. Imagine it's something like, no, you don't even care about it. Maybe you care about it a little bit if you try or whatever, but it doesn't matter because because the whole fear of trying is you did it and then being rejected or being whatever, being rebuffed. It's I do all this stuff that they're preaching about that they want, and then they have no more excuses left basically or whatever, and then the only thing is just they fundamentally. I would want them to then be able to say, okay, oh, you can be here for a month or whatever, even though it doesn't really he's not going to be mean to us. If that is improved, okay, now he can be actively a positive towards us, whatever. But then if they reject that, then that means they just fundamentally reject me or whatever, and then I wouldn't be able to handle that. Or they don't like my behavior, but then if I correct my behavior and they reject me, then what the fuck else is there? Okay, and then I kind of felt, no, it's not the last year. I was fucking phenomenal last year. I was pleading for them to give me more help last year. The last month was when I was like, okay, yeah, the last trip, which was fucking a month ago. It's 2 months ago. Yes. Over this, I stayed in my room. I don't think I really fought with him. So I think I really fought with him. And so this whole premise, I'm like, I keep thinking, that I was like, yeah, there was a good moment where they were like, oh, they granted me a chance to be back, but no, it actually just happened by chance, just happened by the grace of Silverhill being like, oh, we're actually not appropriate. They were all hedges were, all bets were on. They were literally out of the town. They were in fucking like France or somewhere in Europe. My brother drove me to Silverhill. They were literally all betting on that I was going to be inpatient there, and they were going to send me right back to where I was after. Or they don't like being they don't like me. I'm a burden to somebody. They don't like me near them, which is equally bad. They're not trying their best. They don't need to. They don't need to. That's counterintuitive. Well, okay. Then why do they want me going out? Then why do they want me being like doing all the shit? This is no. All these points are contradicting themselves. Because simultaneously they want me to be like active and stuff and be utilizing things and utilizing or utilizing them in conversation and other stuff. Then you simultaneously say they don't. Out in the other hands, say, oh, they want to be on their own thing and doing their own thing. Math is not mathing. Yes, they did. I don't even want to fucking think about it. And it was literally just they paid $50,000 to fuck me up. That's wonderful. Okay, yeah, Pacific Quest, but it was a direct line to Gateway. If that was, did I tell you about this? Did I tell you about how they fundamentally told my mom for the longest time her biggest thing was like lawn or whatever. Whenever we went to the doctor and stuff, I think I probably told you this. Like shots and stuff, she'd always be. She couldn't guarantee me, but she'd be like, "Oh, probably not." Or if she thought there was a shot, they'd be like, "Oh, you might." Or if she didn't know, she would never lie. She'd never say a definitive statement like no or whatever with like these crucial things. Like she made that a very core points of our relationship and one of the premises she would go into this request, I looked her dead in the eye and get like a bond. Because I was like taking a leap of faith or whatever, like being very vulnerable and getting sent there. I said, please, Mom, after this, please, I want to be able to implement these things or whatever. Like after I spend this time, and then that was completely. And she said, yes, I promise. And she did a very definitive. It was like, oh, I'll see what they'll say. Oh, this or whatever. I made sure on several occasions. She very, very, very definitively said, no matter what, because she knew that was a big step for me. And she knew I would have not done it under no other premise, and then she completely abandoned that. And that fundamentally broke me. Yeah. I remember I literally felt high on drugs when I left, and I could leave a room without asking for permission. And without like doing this stuff, and then there was all these like punitive, like all these kids were like power trip. There's like guide stuff, and then there was always like arbitrary rules, and then if you didn't do it, like these kids would like get tricked, and then there was these like very like homo stuff, and then like this one guy was like, if you wouldn't like flirt with him, he would like he'd like be punitive to you. It was just so fucking terrible, and I don't even want to talk about some stuff because I repress it. I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it. Fucked up stuff happened there. And they should be fucking sued. And the fact that I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it. I fucking hate thinking about it. I'm about to cry. Just a little bit, not the full extent, but also she knows that she made a promise and she forsaked it. I just remember they would constantly. It was interesting. Paris Hilton actually put a law that the you know what the Paris Hilton doing all that shit. She basically implemented a law because she went through a similar thing. But one of the rules in the law, which is so fucking crazy that they can do, is basically we have like maybe once a week like 5-minute phone calls with our parents, and what they would do is if you said anything disparaging about the program or like ways you're being mistreated, they would threaten to end the call, and then they would ultimately end the call. And so basically now in the law they can't do that anymore, but back then, I remember literally bawling my eyes out. I would have like the 10 minutes or 5 minutes to talk to my parents once a week, and then when I would say anything disparaging, there was a third person, there was literally another woman listening in on the line, like, in praise, that's negative, we don't want to do that negative talk, I'm going to have to hang up the phone. And then a lot of the times they would, and I just remember crying. And then I remember kept trying to get that point across, but then they hung up the phone. Oh my gosh, I vividly remember the trip I would take. I was in the second floor in this like dorm type thing. I would go down the hallway, down the stairs. There would be a kitchen I would go through, and then there would be a chair in the corner with a dial-up phone set, or like the phone connected with like the little swirly cord. And I would dial the number, and then the third person would be like the other woman like would say something or confirm something, and that. Oh man. And I can still feel, because I think maybe once or twice, maybe I didn't have tears running down my face, but literally bar once or two times, whereas literally probably the day I either came or the day I was leaving, I would, without fail, I would have tears running down my cheeks. Because imagine this juxtaposition that you only get to talk to your parents once a week, then also like you're very limited on what you can say, and then you also want to kind of tell them kind of the ways, like the injustices, but then also if you do, then you cut that time short. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, these people, a lot of them, they went to programs themselves, and like it's a whole kind of like power trip thing. It's like very like, yeah, they would not know how to handle these kids, and then it's all this like full diagnosis system. They pass like a huge wide net specializing in nothing, and it's like they would have like these kids with like serious problems in these other regards, and then just these fucking well, some of them, yeah, were like grandfathered into the program, kind of do what's up, and we just get a kick out of like kind of creating chaos and being punitive. And these other people, like just college students who just found a part-time job in fucking Indeed, and they hired and have like no fucking idea how to kind of handle these more, like kind of like serious kind of mental health stuff, and they have no fucking clue, they have no expertise. Back into. I've seen a couple, but all of them are fucked up now. There's like no success story. Not right now. Because it's if I get my degree and get a job, then I'll consider it, but not right now. Because I'm literally one assignment or one grade away from like completely failing and getting kicked out totally from the school. And all this shit and the shit with in this a little bit, but anything can happen and it can be fucked. And also just spending anything out with my parents is now messing with my academics. I missed class last week on Thursday because of I just had a call with my dad and I was just so worked up I couldn't even drive. It wasn't safe for me to drive. I missed my class because we were talking about like coming home and stuff, and then I was basically going into this. I caught him and he was kind of contradicting, and I had like nothing to say, and I got like very worked up. And, yeah, I remember. I don't think it was 3 months. It might have been 2 months. It was 3. Yeah. But it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah.
slipped up.